Johnny, from a more serious perspective, it wasn't that long ago that UEFA gave Manchester City sanctions because of their transfer spending and dealings. They're looking at potentially well over £200 million spent on 2 players in this window alone. Are they not worried about that sort of coming back to haunt them again?
Well, it's not necessarily what you spend in one window. There's things like amortization which affect, how these deals are done. So if they sign 5-year contracts, it's £20 million a year, so that kind of thing. They're also bringing in quite a bit of money already this summer. We've seen Sancho; they got a chunk of that money when he went from Dortmund to United. Who else? Sane's money's coming this year, I think. Angelino to Leipzig, Jack Harrison. So they've ended up accumulating around 70-80 million pound. If you took in maybe one senior player to go as well, it's kind of, it comes down quite significantly. And on the back of, they didn't sign anyone in January. Last summer they added, I think it was just Ruben Dias, Ake, and Ferran Torres. So it wasn't a huge window last year. So I think you can maybe say they've been storing up a bit of funds for a big splurge this window. So FFP, I'm not completely au fait on that, but they wouldn't be doing it if they thought they were going to fall foul of that.
And just coming back
to anyway, they'll get away with it. We saw it already. 100-man army of lawyers. Oh God.
Yeah, I mean that would for every other fan in the league, that would be bittersweet, wouldn't it? But bittersweet justice to see City chucked out of Champions League. But like Johnny was saying, it looks like they're gonna avoid any sanctions there. Just to reiterate, Johnny, can you see a couple of big outgoings this summer from Manchester City should they bring in those two?
I think they'll, like we were saying, it's a big squad full of a lot of quality players. So I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 left. Bernardo being probably the one who might go before the end of the window. But like I say, the big problem is a lack of cash in the market and across Europe, outside the Premier League. And, if any players to leave to City, from City, they want to go to an equivalent club, which would mean one of the top sides in Spain, one of the top sides in Germany or France, Italy, that PSG or something like that. And unless that happens, it could be that they stick with who they've got, and there's just no one can afford City's cast-offs as good